What's up, gamers? Oh my gosh, Neo's here. Neo's back. Wait, he's here. He's back. Ah! What's up? Guys, are you ready to find a shiny this week? Yay! I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna find a shiny this week, right? Maybe today? Question mark? Hey, yo. Roar! Cope? True. What's up, gamers? Hope you guys are doing well. Let's go ahead and break down what we're gonna be doing this week. This week, we got a stream today, which is gonna be doing Heatmore, Bouffalant, and Deoxys as per usual. On tomorrow, yes. Tomorrow, same thing. If we don't find any of them today, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. You get the idea. But then Friday and Saturday, instead of doing full odds Friday like I usually do, we are going to be taking place in Blue Vector's DA weekend where we will be doing Dynamax adventures alongside 3DS hunts. I have a lot of hunts that I need to do on the 3DS, so I decided to do them alongside these Dynamax adventures for a little bit of fun, a little bit of break. Yes, we will take a break from Deoxys. I don't care. He's an L Pokemon anyways. With that being said, let's get to the hunting we have today. Yes! Look at him! Yeah, you definitely not getting a shiny this week. Yeah, I'm definitely screwed. Any truers in chat? Hey, raise your hand if you believe so. Me. Let's get it. Let's go! Yes! Deoxys! L Deoxys, very true. L Deoxys indeed. Anyways, what's up, Loli and Triforce, Leonardo, J Pine, Jin, Charlie? What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the NeoHere stream. We're back. We're back again. Guess who's back? Back again. Neo's back. Tell a friend. I don't have any, so you guys are going to have to do it. Also, look. I'm wearing the Bubby shirt. Go to play-more.store to get your 1,000,000 subscriber Bubby and also the Bubby Gondolier Frog shirt. Shameless plug. Go do it. Play-more.store. Smile. Anyways, welcome back, gamers. Hope you guys are doing fine and dandy. Hope you guys are doing well. We have quite a stream to do today. I'm hoping for one of these two to show up. That's the plan. I'm hoping one of these two show up today. I also just had a little snack before stream. I ate myself a Stroop waffle ice cream sandwich. If you guys don't know what that is, they're like hella delicious. They're like really freaking good. I'm gonna be straight up with you, bro. I'm gonna be straight up FR. They are delicioso. Alright? They're so good. If you've ever had a Stroop waffle, imagine that with ice cream in between it. Bro, it's yummy! He says one of these two because he doesn't believe in Deoxys? Well, yeah, dude. Chat, raise your hand if you believe in Deoxys. Raise your hand. I want to see the plenitude of hands raised. Let's see. Let's see, chat. I want to see all your hands raised. Who believes in Deoxys? Weirdly quiet in chat. Interesting. Weirdly quiet in chat. Seems like no one believes in Deoxys. What? I thought we all believed in Deoxys. No, we don't. No one believes in Deoxys. We hop on stream to let him do his encounters, but we don't actually expect him to show up. We know this. I've been saying this for a while. We hop on stream just to kind of look at him. Buy the 1,000,000 Bubby plush. I already did. You didn't think I already did? I already ordered mine. You kidding me? You think I'd miss buying the 1,000,000 Bubby plush when my boss hit 1,000,000 subs? I wouldn't miss it for the world. Also, don't forget to use code 1,000,000 for 10% off everything in the store. Wow! Smile. This is big. Anyways, hope you guys had a good weekend. I know I did. I got some very good stuff done this weekend. I got the Sinnoh Supercut pretty much 100% completed outside of anything else Tyler needs from me after he watches through it. But the Sinnoh Supercut is 100% completed, which, by golly, makes me just a happy man. I'm so happy to be pretty much completely done with the Sinnoh Supercut, so I can focus on working on planning the next event. I can work on my Play More video like I got done today. I've been locked in on work. I've been like going into it, you know? And hopefully now that the Sinnoh Supercut's done, which has taken up a lot of my free time, I can do a little bit of hunting off stream and we can maybe have a really good October for shiny hunting. I'm not certain that's gonna be the case, no guarantees, but it might happen. Maybe we can start cooking a little bit. Because as of right now, this month hasn't been too great the old shiny way, you know? We haven't had a lot of shinies this month. So, let's hope we can turn that around in October a little bit, you know? Do a little whip and nay-nay out of October right into the next one. The Beneral Playmore is cooking. He has been cooking, bro. 2-0, my goat. He definitely is cooking. I keep trying to plug the play-more.shop, but it keeps blocking the messages. Yeah, that's because you can't put links in chat. Only I can do it. Only I can do it, or mods could do it. But listen, I appreciate the plug. Just go to the link I'm saying, play-more.store. That's the link. Yo, what's up, Parth? How you doing, homie? Anyways, I'm here, baby. I'm here, I'm gaming. Yeah, but the Beneral has been cooking this season so far. He's been doing well. Well, you will have to see if that cooking continues on Saturday. And going to sleep, got college tomorrow. Bye-bye, have fun. Good luck with college tomorrow, Parth. I just typed it and added spaces. Huh. Weird, I don't know. Maybe it just said, nope. It just said, nice try, loser. Not that I think you're a loser, I'm saying it said that. I would never say that, J-Fine. How come Bank can do it, but I can't? Maybe because Bank's just different. What's up, Pokemon Nerd? Hello! Welcome back to stream. Check out the shiny Heatmore I just found. Look at it. Okay. I'm hoping one of these two shows up today. We will be going over odds today. We will be going over odds on both these hunts today. So, we'll have to see. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to find some today or not. I'd really like to. Greetings. What's up, Vanna? Welcome back to the stream. How are you? Welcome back. Guys, I'm going to be honest. I saw recently that Sonics is about to find his 4th shiny Deoxys. Now, granted, he's been hunting on 4 consoles while I've been hunting on 1. But still, the fact that he's about to find 4 before I find 1 hurts my soul. I feel like I just suck at this point. Which, I mean, we've all known that, but it just... I don't know. Every day that I stream and don't find this thing, I just have to cope more, you know? The coping continues. It's an endless cycle of cope. That's what it feels like. Hey, are you over odds on Deoxys? I can't tell. Well, get better eyes then. I'm not going to tell you. Imagine going quad over odds. Hey, listen, I'm not there yet, alright? I still got like 1,200 encounters left. Uh-oh. 1,200 encounters. Oh god, we're so close. I'm gonna have to set up my island scan hunt though, because I think that's the hunt we're gonna do on Friday when we're hunting Dynamax Adventures as well. We're gonna do a nice little yeet. We're gonna do a nice little island scan hunt for the Clink line. Little Clink. My little Bo Clink has lost his plink. Anyways, lock in. We got shinies to find. If we find 1 today, we'll be 30 left total, which is kind of crazy to think about. We're almost there. Despite the fact that I have my mod Chris DMing me every time there's a new announcement of Pogo saying, hey, are you gonna play Pogo? No. I'm not gonna play Pogo. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not playing Pogo. I'm not playing Pogo to shiny hunt the Galarian birds, whatever else they make shiny, only shiny over there. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I don't care if it's free. I don't care. I have set my foot down. I'm not doing it. Speaking of fire types starting with heat, I need to get back to hunting Heatran. True. Chip. I just don't want to do it. You can't make me. I don't want to play Pogo. It's not worth it to me. Eventually, hopefully, the shinies will be huntable on, you know, mainline series games, and then I can hunt them then. But until then, I don't want to. No, thank you. No, thanks. Stop calling him Crisp, please. Listen, I understand to you and I, Chip is a different word and it means different things, but you need to respect that the name is Chip. I don't care that it means a different thing to you. That's not his name, all right? If I name my kid Toilet, but you call the toilet Lou, you would still call him Toilet because his name is Toilet. This is not a play on words, all right? How do you even hunt in Pogo? Just walk and then you find one? That seems rigged. No, it's you either pay for raids and you do remote raids over and over to get frickin' multiple encounters, or you get a daily incense. So pay for more incenses if you don't like the daily incense not working. It's just cringe. I'm not about it, all right? I don't care. I think Pogo hunting is cringe. I'm fine if people want to hunt in Pogo for their dexes, that's fine. I just don't want to for mine, and I'm not going to count it. And some people will be like, well, that's not a complete living dex. Oh, well, cry. It's my living dex, not yours. Cry more. I just like doing mainline hunts. I don't like hunting on mobile games, personally. The only hunt I have to do in Pogo, or that I allow, is Meltan and Melmetal, because those Pokemon have literally never been available in a mainline series game, ever. Cry-more.store, yeah, exactly. Yeah, head to cry-more.store for your local Pogo merch. I mean, do you remember how much people were complaining? Do you remember when Pokemon buffed the radius around you? Niantic buffed the radius around you during COVID because you couldn't go outside. And then once people could go back outside, they lowered the radius back down. People were like, wait, no, I don't want to have to walk. You want me to play Pogo while walking? I think that was the point in the first place, wasn't it? Well, I just wanted to hop on and say hi, got some work to do. Well, later, Pokemon nerd. Good luck with your work, homie. Hope it goes well. When I didn't have to walk, lol. I mean, granted, I'm sure I believe it's, you know, more fun. But is that the way it's supposed to be? Well, neither has Genesect technically. I mean, Genesect has been given out in events. Think about it this way. In no mainline series Pokemon game has Melmetal even been gifted as like an event. Ever. At least Genesect has. Meltan has only been gifted through Pokemon Home. That's it. You don't get a gift Meltan and Swish. You get a gift Melmetal in Pokemon Home. What's up, Neo? Yo, what's up, Penny? Please just someone eliminate him. Please bring him back, bro. I miss little bro. He's been fighting too long. Listen, I want to clarify. I don't care if people like Pokemon Go. If you're a huge Pogo fan, bro, that's awesome. I'm really happy for you. I just don't like it to be part of my living dex. I don't like it. I only do Meltan and Melmetal because those are Pokemon that have literally only existed within Pokemon Go outside of transfers, you know? So, I don't know. I I just don't like it. I'd rather not spend a bunch of money to hunt on Go. And I understand that it's like, well, the Galarian birds are daily incense stuff. It's like, I don't care. I don't care. Do you consider Meltan and Melmetal a Kanto Pokemon? No, it's a Gen 8 Pokemon. Region, I don't think about regions. I think about generations. So it's a Gen 7 Pokemon, I'm sorry. Meltan's Gen 7, technically. I'm glad there so I can see what's from Pogo. Yeah, and I would rather just not have the Pogo symbol there. I feel like when I make my Living Dex video, I'm gonna have to explain myself away of why I chose not to include Pogo. But I think what I'll probably just say is, listen, this symbol, it's gross. It's cringe. I don't want to look at it. And I have to look at it for Meltan and Melmetal. I have to. But I won't do it for other ones because I don't want to. No thanks. What is your favorite Pokemon game? Black 2 and White 2. And you can take the G off by sending the Let's Go so far Meltan. Wait, really? Can you? It erases the G. Interesting. Well, I'll do that later. I have a Meltan and Melmetal in my Pokemon Go ready to go, but I'll do that later. I'll do that eventually. Can you shiny hunt Meltan in Pokemon Go? Only during certain events. Yo, I missed the 30,000 rip. But look, it got bigger. It's bigger than 30,000 now. Bigger number, better person, right? If only I had as many subs as deox's encounters, you know? Rip. Then send them straight to Let's Go, not straight to homes if they are still in Go. They are, but I'll do that later. I'm not going to do that right now. I'll do that eventually. Because eventually, whenever we have a 24-hour Alola event, I will contribute Meltan on Melmetal, and that's it. Those will be the two that I contribute. Those will be my contributions to the squad. When you kill Quados, you have 1/10? Oh, yay. How thankful I am. I just can't believe I'm about to go 4 times odds on 2 different ones. That's crazy to me. That's different. I'm different. I'm different. How do I do... How is it possible that I partake in 6 mythical hunts and 2 of them go 4 times odds? That's a 1 in 50 chance. I got 2 out of 6 in a 1 out of 50. That doesn't seem like a lot of fun, I'll be honest. That kind of sucks. I understand, you know, some people get lucky. But I don't want to be lucky in that way. I don't like being lucky in that way. That's not fun. That's not the fun kind of lucky, you know? Hi, Neo. Honest question, doesn't overall Pokemon and Swish are always the same even if you soft reset? Not if you do it this way, Bugs. If you set it up in the way I have, they are not the same. I'll show you just to prove it. Alright? I won't be able to prove it accurately the first time, but look at the genders on the Pokemon as I encounter them, and then you'll see the difference. Fun lucky is just gambling. That is true. Alright, so remember, both are female. Both are female. If you set it up by doing the strong ball and soft reset, or I guess they're called Wanders, the Wanderers soft reset, when you do it this way, they are different every time. It just makes it a standard soft reset at that point. So if these are both male, then you know that it's showing you different ones every time. Okay, well, Bouffalant's male. I'll keep showing you till Heatmore's male to make sure that I cover all my bases, but at least Bouffalant's different. So there's a certain way you can set it up. You know, if I find Heatmore or Bouffalant, I can show you how to set it up or how in which I set it up. But we're probably gonna wait just a little bit because I gotta find one of these. Going strong on the Deoxys hunt. Good luck. If you think about it, you're almost 4 times over odds. I'm over 4 times over odds too, but on Ultra Sun, so I can't complain at all. What hunt are you doing in Ultra Sun that you're 4 times odds on? And yes, I have thought about it quite a lot. But let's be honest, he's not finding it. True. Well, I wish you luck, good sir. I don't know if I was ever 4 times odds on a wormhole hunt. I went 3 times odds quite a lot. I don't think I ever went 4 times odds. I remember hitting the 4096 number a few times, but I don't know if I ever did 4 times odds on a wormhole hunt. This is my first hunt on Ultra Sun. Thought it would take me around 400 soft resets law. I mean, the nice thing is, eventually, one probably will. If you do all the legendaries in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, eventually you will get one in that kind of time frame. So hold out hope, young Padawan. Your time is yet to come, but it's on its way. Again, the chance of going 4 times odds is like 2%, so 1 every 50, technically, or like that. I'm just the lucky guy who got it twice in 6 different hunts. Love that. Love that for me. Wow, that's so cool for me. The day will come where I can no longer make fun of people for going odds. I mean, sure. Theoretically, you could be the first person to never have an over odds hunt, but yeah, eventually you're gonna suffer. And we're not gonna feel bad for you at all, because you've made fun of people so much for going over odds, reflects the fact that you're under odds so much, that none of us are gonna feel bad for you when you have an over odds Dynamax adventure. Not a single person's even gonna shed a tear. We're just gonna look at you and be like, oh really? I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry, Baines. That's what's gonna happen. No sympathy. In fact, you've kind of forfeited the right to complain, you know? In a way. You've kind of forfeited the right to complain about an over-odds hunt ever, because you've made fun of people so much for having over-odds hunts. I don't know if you care, but... Yo, what's up, Jacob? How you doing, homie? Guys, we're only 200 encounters from going over odds on these two. The question is, will either of these show up under odds? Or are we going to have all 3 of these hunts over odds on stream at the same time? That would be quite the moment. I was hoping to finish one, if not both of these, before Friday. Maybe I need to do some off-stream hunting, if I want that to be the case. Do you like using Poke Radar? Depends on the game. BDSP, it's not too bad. I like doing the 17 method. X and Y? Kind of annoying depending on where you're at, because the camera is not very helpful. Doing better when I get off work? Let's go. I do not apologize for making fun of any of your hunting. That's fine. At least you're standing on business. I appreciate you standing on business in that way. Yo, what's up, Muffin? Welcome back. Listen, the moment that I find Deoxys, I think the entire mindset in this chat is going to shift a little bit. I understand we still have Jirachi and Manaphy, but those are unproven, could be under odds, right? So the fact that you guys love to make fun of me for my shiny hunting because of how bad Deoxys has gone, as soon as Deoxys is found, I feel like there's going to be a shift to we can do this. Let's finish the living decks, you know, that kind of thing. I think everyone's going to be on my side again. Hunting shiny Necrozma, you got this, Chicken Dragon. Go crazy. Go get it done. I believe in you, thank you. I'll hold that in my heart forever. I hate deoxes, don't we all? Don't we all, young Padawan? Don't we all? No, there won't. You still have Jirachi to do. Yeah, but Jirachi isn't over odds yet. Jirachi may suck. Manaphy may suck. But we're not over odds on them yet. You guys feel a different kind of power within you when you realize you can make fun of me for not having found a shiny that's quad over odds. But if it's not over odds yet, oh, but it will be? You don't know that. What's up, Angelo? Hi! Oh my gosh, famous YouTuber Eternal Radiance in my chat. Everyone stop. Don't act up. Everyone be chill. Hey Angelo. What's up, dude? How are you doing? Bro, you are legit more famous. I mean, dude. So you're gonna make me blush. Stop. It's not a when deoxes, it's an if deoxes. Y'all are literally such haters. I'm gonna be real. Y'all are hardcore haters. I will eventually find it. You do understand that, right? Like, this is not gonna happen forever. I may be 40, but it will eventually happen. I'm here to vibe while I grind this shield charm. Good stuff. Lock in. You know what, Radiant? I was thinking today, as I was working on some event stuff, I was like, you know what? I should probably go find the genie paths on my Sword and Shield copy. And then I booted it up and realized I was on these two hunts. I was like, I'll get it done later. Because I'll definitely find both of these shinies and then I'll have free copies in which I can go do it, rather than having to end my hunt and have to reset it back up. You'll be on your deathbed and finally find it. That'll be your sign, right? I can finally rest. You got 3 days lock in? Dude, you think I'm not locked in right now? Do I not look locked in? Does this forehead not look absolutely locked in? May you be rewarded for your patience? Let's see. I actually got rid of one of the paths I wanted to low-key hunt. Rip, bro. I don't even know if I have Tornadus or Landorus in my paths. I'd have to look. We'll have to see. I need Bulu this event. Prage? I can see it. I can see you getting it. Just lock in. You know, they say with enough time, a room of monkeys and typewriters will write the entire work of Shakespeare. Right. And you give Neo enough time in a room with deoxys, and that dude will eventually turn yellow. Think about that. I'm the monkey on the keyboard. Deoxys. And then I find the shiny and go, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to burst your eardrums. I'm sorry. I apologize. I was trying to joke. I realized I took it too far. I'm sorry. Don't pee off the Pokemon, Neo. What? Do you want to pee on them? Bro is too good at that? Are you having a stroke? No. I'm just almost 32,000 encounters in for a Deoxys, so I'm a little bit kooky. I'm a little bit crazy. Please don't urine the Pokemon. What are you guys yapping about? What is happening in chat? Did I say I was gonna pee on them? When did I ever say that? I've never once said I would pee on the Pokemon. Is this because you want me to make it yellow? Can Eternal Radiant tell me when the... You know what? I'm just timing you out for the rest of the stream. I am tired of this question. You're going in timeout. That's enough. I'll see you tomorrow, buddy. You're done. You've learned... You just can't learn your lesson, can you? No one's gonna tell you when the Gen 4 event video's out. Why do you think Angelo, even if he did know, would tell you? Stop asking the same question. Learn your lesson. It's like you're hitting your head against a wall. And finally I said, you got a concussion. Go lay down for 24 hours. Actually, don't do that when you have a concussion. You shouldn't sleep when you have a concussion. That was a bad example. Point being, this is your last warning. All right, you're done for this stream. You're gonna sit in the corner and you're gonna think about what you did. If you ask that question one more time, instant ban. You're not coming back. We're done. I've been asked that question by you too many times. But Angelo, if you do know, can you tell me? Because I really want to know when the Sinnoh video is coming out. Do you know? I don't know when it's coming out, and I'm supposed to be working on it. When's my deadline? Yeah, I do. I can leak for 5 gifted. No! Guys, stop. Don't gift him 5. Guys, he's gonna leak and I'm gonna lose my job. He doesn't know anything. He's just bluffing. Huh? Alright, I'll check that later. Neil, like 5 minutes ago, I just finished the Supercup of the Shine. This definitely sounds like already having a finalized date for the video. Listen, even if I did know, which maybe I do, I'm not telling you. We just need to stop asking the question. Why do you ask the question over and over? I just don't understand this. I just don't understand this, like, this, and I'm gonna try to not complain about this a lot because I understand it's like you're a child and you just want to know the answer. But I don't understand this, like, this hyper fixation with the idea that someone is going to tell you this. No one's going to tell you. No one is going to tell you when this video is coming out. No one's going to tell you. It's not going to be me. It's not going to be Angelo. No one's going to tell you. Stop asking the question. Just stop. Just watch the stream. Say hee hee ha ha funny. Look at me not find a shiny. Laugh at the balding man and we move on. It's just that simple.
Ooh, Daddy's mad. Daddy's angry.
That's me. I'm Daddy. What's up, George?
What's up?
How was your day?
I got a great carrot email today.
Oh no.
It's
I
good,
never
it's a good one.
I never like that. Don't let me read it on stream.
Well, no, of course not.
Yeah, I'll read it off stream. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I started stream late because I was working, so I will be done at 6:40.
Okay.
Oh, I dropped my controller. Your fingers must be in so much pain. Yeah, I'm like crying. Shiny ho, yo, there you go. Yeah. It only took you 4 times odds, but you did it. Ragey, good luck. Thank you, Sabri. I'm trying. Listen, I really am trying to not rage. It's not my intention to rage at people. I just don't understand the exact same person asking the exact same question, especially when they've already been timed out for that question. It's like, what did you think was gonna happen? Did you think because you asked Angelo instead of me that I would have just let it go? Have you seen the ragey emote? It's cute. No, why don't you show it to me? Why don't you show me how cute it is?
Snack table.
Snack table, take a seat. Pull up a chair. All right, what's up? What up, Neil? Yo, what's up, Mikey? How you doing? Oh yeah, the little kitty cat. Yes, I have seen this. Oh, he's angry. It's an angry kitty. This is me. Me when I don't find shiny deoxes. That's an Angie trainer right there. That's my reaction every time this Deoxys isn't shiny. I get all angry. I go, ah! Now I'm wheelie mad. It's an angry little kitty cat. Neo, when someone asks when the video is coming out, is not someone, all right? Because I can be asked the question, all right? I've been asked the question many times by people who like just don't know any better. And I say, listen, you know, I do know, but I'm not going to tell you because I'm not going to leak when that comes out. It's just when the same person does it, you know? When the same person does it over and over, then it's like, okay, dude, grow up. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to have you in my chat asking me the same question over and over. It's not going to happen, all right? I'm going to move on. You're going to move on. And we're going to be, you know, star-crossed. It's just how it is. I'm trying not to rage, but you guys are making me as angry as that little cat over there. I'm an angry little kitty cat.
Just start answering the question.
With a question?
No. Lies.
Oh, with lies? Guys, it's coming out tomorrow.
Yeah, today.
You should see it in a couple of minutes.
Today at 6 p.m.
Stay tuned in.
It's 6.
Look at that angry little kitty cat. Oh, he's angry. That's my reaction every time this deox isn't shiny. It came out 2 minutes ago. After you complete the living decks, how long is the editing of the video movie that it will take you think? Dude, I would honestly, if I don't work on it at all beforehand, which I'll be honest, I haven't, I'd say 4 to 5 months. Probably at minimum. Especially assuming that after I finish the living decks, I'll have a child, so I can't just spend all of my time making, you know, making the video because it'll be, because I'll have like a baby boy to hold and go kiss him on the head, you know? So I'd say a couple of months, if not longer. I would like to get it out before Legends EA comes out, but I don't know when Legends EA comes out, and 2, I haven't finished. So like, I'm not really in a great place to make any promises on when that video is gonna be out, you know? So we'll have to see. I don't know. Relicanth is the perfect life form. That's what some people say. I've heard that before.
Hey, thank you for getting the groceries.
No problem, girly. I already had a stroopwafel ice cream sandwich. I ate one as a snack. But is it tasty? I don't think a fish that old would taste good. I'm gonna be real.
Old fish.
Yeah. How are you, Mr. Blandon? Okay, that seems like a really rude name. Blandon? I'm fine, thanks. I guess. I don't know how I like being called Blandon. Looks like it would be a very bony fish, yeah. Like me. I'm a fish with a lot of bones. It's never evolved because it's perfect. You say that, but then Relicanth evolution coming soon. Auto captions annoy me so much, lol. Just don't listen to them. Just don't read them. Poor deaf people trying to watch live streams. What are they gonna do? Dude, you want to know something silly, stupid? Apparently, there is a Charlie Puth reality TV show coming out on Roku TV. Like, similar to, like, the Kardashians, but it's just Charlie Puth.
What?
Yes, I'm not joking. Just crazy, bro. I got, like, sweaty watching it.
On Roku?
Mm-hmm.
Why were you getting sweaty?
No reason. Just because it was, Wait, that boy Charlie got married recently. He did! Is that gonna be on the TV show?
I don't think it'll last.
Much to every teenage girl's chagrin, and mine, Charlie Puth got married. My chances are over. Darn. I really thought my first name being Charles would convince him to... You know, but... Are we just gonna watch his perfect pitch for hours? Yeah, he just sits in the chairs and goes, That's A flat. B minor. That's what he does. I still remember the good old Wiz Khalifa Charlie Day Sag. Bro, listen. That's the one Charlie Puth song that I don't like. Georgie and I, we love Charlie Puth. We listen to Charlie Puth like religiously. Every time he makes a new song, we're listening to it. However, I don't like that song. That's the one song of him as I'm like, okay, dude, shut up. Yeah, it's been a long day and it'll be even longer if you keep singing this song, you understand? You should have found the shiny right now? It's been a long day without you deoxes. Yeah, true. That's so true. Maybe I just need to sing to it. Hit it with my pipes. It's been a long day. I can't. I'm already cringing thinking about it. I gotta stop.
What?
The Charlie Puth Wiz Khalifa song. Without you, my friend. Yeah.
What's the one about holding babies?
Oh, I don't know who that girl is, but yeah. I hate holding babies. It's like, okay, that's great. Congrats. I hate you too. Damn.
Baby ever.
Yeah, dude, it's... When you turn into your music career, we all know influencers make great music. I'm already, who says I'm not working on it? You don't think I've been practicing this piano back here so I can make my own music and quit Pokemon shiny hunting? I can't wait to put out the cringiest song of you know, 2024. I'm taking I'm So Lit right now and turning it to I'm So Skibbity right now.
Okay.
What? Oh, is that word banned? Why are you looking at me like that? You said it the other day. Can I play your songs in my videos? Yeah, if you want to. I'm gonna copyright strike you, but yeah, you sure can. Like, you can do it, but I'm gonna take all the money you make from your videos. But please, still do it.
I like that little cat.
He's Anky.
He's really cute.
You know, you don't know about the Neo X Mr. Beast. I am rehabbing my career with just any one rap. Yeah, we already know my career's on a thread right now, and it needs to be rehabilitated by rapping with Mr. Beast. That's my only chance. Can you make them royalty free? Yeah, they will be free to all of the kings of England. But for everyone else, you will have to pay, or pay me if you use it in songs. I'm joking. Stop! It hurts my ears! I'm joking. It's just a joke, George. We're having fun.
I'm so sad I'm out of episodes of Sister Wives. No, the Mormon Wives.
Yeah. If you rapped with Mr. Beast, you'd never want for money again. Georgie students would all know who you are. True. If I did rap with Mr. Beast, I would never need money. I'd make so much money off that song, and all the kids in your class would know who I am. Like, wait, you sang with Mr. Beast, right? Guys, I gotta tell y'all something. I recently read the leaked Mr. Beast production guide on how he runs his business, and I'm gonna be honest, despite the fact that that guy is under some scrutiny right now, it was a really good read. It was like, that dude was spitting on some stuff, I'm gonna be real.
What do you mean was a good read?
He had some great, like, just kind of true life stuff about working in his company that was, like, really good. Like, some of it was definitely like, I don't know how I feel about that, but there was some great stuff about, like, taking accountability in the workplace, or, like, what kind of employee you need to be to work at his company, and it was very business minded, which, you know, it's...
We can't get that big without being a business guy.
Exactly. So, I fell asleep reading it. Honestly, J-Pine, that's the least shocking thing you've told me today. Or ever. The fact that something with high knowledge you fell asleep reading, he should have thrown Skibbity in there a couple of times. Maybe he said Sigma, and you'd been like, oh? I really like the overtime is mandatory and unpaid part. I don't think he said, he did not, wait, hold on, let me clarify. He didn't say overtime is mandatory and unpaid. What he said was, if you're working in this company, there's definitely going to be times where you work overtime, but I don't care about how many hours you work. The hours you work is irrelevant. It's just if you get the job done and do it well. He definitely said there will be times in which overtime happens.
Yeah, but if you're not getting paid for it, that is saying.
Okay, but if your salary,
overtime and not get paid.
But if your salary, you don't get paid overtime. That's the way it works.
It's also true.
If your salary, you work overtime some weeks. That's just kind of how it goes.
That's true.
You don't get to complain about working overtime if your salary. Now, if he has hourly employees and they're not getting paid overtime, then that's a problem. But if your salary, yeah, dude, welcome to working. That's just how it is. Most of his people were independent contractors, though. Yeah, but were they paid by contract or by hour? Again, like I'm gonna feel bad for you if you're an independent contractor not getting paid overtime for hours that were not on your contract. But if you're paid by the hour as a contractor and you work overtimes, why does that matter? You're getting paid. Like, am I stupid? Am I missing something here? Bro just insulted J-Pine over my message. Did I say J-Pine? I meant to say banked. Oh well. Oh well. And in production, salaried folk get overtime. Interesting. I mean, yeah, listen, I'm not saying he runs his business perfectly. I'm just saying, like, there were some bits of truth within... There was definitely some bits of truth within that production guide that were kinds of mentalities that you should have, especially if you're working within YouTube. So I'm curious, what do you feel is the best method for shiny hunting on Switch? Masuda method. Only do Masuda method. Don't do what I'm doing right now. It's a bad choice. I just don't want to do Masuda method for everything, but Masuda method's the best. I'm trying to beat my platinum just training my team. Go for it. Go crazy, young man. The best method is raid checking, lol. Yeah. Hey, be careful. Someone might hear you. Shh. How do you feel about Diddy compete? Dude, dude, that is the worst question to ask me. You think I have any opinion on that? I don't know anything about that. Dude, I'm shiny hunting Pokemon right now. You're gonna ask me for my opinion on what's going on in any of that? I don't know who Diddy is. I know who Daddy is. Spitting, bro. He lives in Texas. Yeah, bro. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I know Diddy Kong. I know that one. It's Hootie at the Blowfish. Yeah. You ain't my daddy? Alright. Someone ban him. Get him out. I don't want that kind of negative attitude in my chat. Get him out of here! Still have a chance to keep it 4 times under odds? Yeah, bro. It's definitely happening. That's definitely happening, bro. Lock in. Guys, I'm gonna find it in the next 1100 encounters, I promise. Negative energy removed. Thank you. If I say I'm your daddy, you say yes, sir. You understand? That's it. I don't want you saying, actually, biologically, shut up. Not a single person asked in this chat. You say yes, sir, and we move on. When we say yes, daddy, do you say that to your dad? Do you say yes, daddy, to your dad when he asks you to take out the trash? Bro, I'm gonna be real. That's weird as hell. Just say yes, sir, alright? This is a respect thing, alright? This is not a freak thing. This is respect. My dad makes me add dad to the end of the sentences when I respond to him. But that's different than daddy, all right? You say, when your father says, hey, hey, son, you need to take out the trash. And you say, yes, dad. Instead of saying, yes, daddy, that's different. That's weird. There's a different connotation there. I'm just asking for a yes, sir. If your dad makes you say dad, that's fine. I'm just asking for a yes, sir. That's all I want. When I tell you to do something, you say yes, sir, and you say it happily. Otherwise, I'm going to look like that little kitty cat. I'm going to go. You did refer to yourself as daddy? Well, I am. But when I command something, I want a yes, sir. I'm the one in charge in this situation. You understand? I'm the leader of this stream household. You say yes, sir. Bro, what are all families in the US what are all families in the US like military? What do you mean you want a yes, sir? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Let's just pull this back a little bit, all right? I understand. Let's pull this back for a second from the joke, right? I understand me asking you guys to call me yes, sir is a little bit of a hee hee ha ha funny, right? Is it like weird for your parents to demand that you say yes, sir, no, sir, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am? Is that like a military thing? I just thought that was general respect to elders. Am I a boomer? Dog, if you don't say yes, sir, I think it's a Southern thing. What? That is not a Southern thing. Am I tripping? That's a Southern thing? Saying yes, sir, no, sir, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am to your parents? That's just a general respect for your elders kind of thing. Am I losing it? What is wrong with this younger generation? Why would you say sir? It's not family. It's family, not anything formal. Because it's a sign of respect. It's not like a formal. It's not a formality thing. It's a sign of respect to the person who is in charge of the household. I've never called my dad or mom sir or ma'am. Bro, this is blowing my mind. Bro, we're watching Skibbity Toilet and you're worried about yes, sir. You know what? You're right. Fair enough. Fair enough. I am not that much younger than you, lol. Dude, that's just so crazy to me. That's so crazy to me. To your family, you show signs of respect with the actions you take, like doing the dishes or hugging them, but not by saying yes, sir. So you just say yes, dad? Or yes, daddy, apparently. Like, I know that's what Bank says. I don't think my mom would like to be called ma'am in a non-jokey way, lol. My husband calls his parents sir and ma'am, and I don't. But he has a better relationship with his parents than I do. Hi, Neo. What's up, Ribbler? It must depend on your relationship with them. Well, I mean, I don't call my mom and dad sir and ma'am anymore because, like, I'm an adult now. So, like, you know, like, I don't call my dad Nelson. I call him dad. But I'm like, all right, I'll see you later, dad. Love you. You know, that kind of stuff. But, like, my dad also doesn't boss me around and command me to do things anymore because I'm an adult. Neither does my mom. So I don't really take commands from them because I'm an adult. But as a kid, I would definitely say yes, sir, no, sir, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, to different things I was asked to do. The idea of just being like, okay, fine. Like, dude, that would get me in trouble. That's just crazy to me. I don't know. That's so different. Like, I thought that was just a general respect thing across all. I didn't realize this was a Southern thing. Because I'm an adult, phrase most commonly said by people who are not adults. Listen, if I'm not an adult and I'm having a child, we need to figure something out. Granted, I do shiny hunt for 12 hours a week. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm screwed. GG, gamers. You said it was for respect, so why wouldn't you still do it? Because I think there's a different level of respect from child to parent when you're a kid than adult to adult. Realistically, your relationship with your parents should shift at some point from like two respecting adults one another rather than you are under me as my child, you know? Like I'm not under my dad anymore. I'm not under my mother anymore. So I don't have to have, like, the way in which I show them respect is differently. I either respect them as people, but I don't respect them as, like, authority figures anymore. Wait, why is the audio out of sync? Yeah, guy, I really don't know why. I would show off the Playmore battle on my computer and show you right now, but obviously I can't do that because of spoilers. But I really don't know why. Because it's weird that it's out of sync for the intro, but not the battle. So I don't know what happened. I'll fix it though. No, you're talking to kids whose parents allow them unsupervised access to the internet and talking on chat rooms. It's not the same family structure you think. I guess so. Listen, I mean, maybe I'm old-fashioned, but my kids will call Georgie ma'am. When my kids are asked to do something by their mom, they will say yes, ma'am. Because it's just a sign of respect to her as the mother of the household. That's not a question. So. Say for my siblings. But ma'am, sir is definitely a southern thing. Interesting. Yes, queen. Yeah, that's what my kids will say. When Georgie's like, Garland, you get your butt in here to do the dishes. She's like, yes, queen. And then he goes in there and does the dishes. That's what he'll do. And I'll look at my son and just shake my head in disappointment. Who the heck calls their parents sir and ma'am? It's not a formal arrangement. Bro, my mind is being blown right now. That's so crazy to me. Like everyone I knew called their parents sir and ma'am. They would say yes sir, yes ma'am when they were asked to do something. Now they would obviously say, oh, I'm talking about my mom or my dad. You know, like they would still do that, but they would 100% when they were told to do something say yes sir or no sir or yes ma'am, no ma'am. That is something that would happen all the time. Like it's blowing my mind that this is not a normal thing. I know I'm making it up to be a big deal or I'm talking this up, but seriously, this blows my mind. This is crazy to me. Different cultures law, I guess so. Of respect by fear, like getting punished if not following rules by the letter. I mean, listen, this may be a really hot take for me, so prepare for the worst. I think there is a healthy level of fear you should have of your parents. At least as a kid. Because at the end of the day, while it would be abusive to do so, your parents are the ones in charge of what you eat, where you sleep, how you get to where you're supposed to go. So there should be a level of, especially when you're younger and not like available to, like you're not working your own job or, you know, owning your own car. I think there's a healthy amount of like respectful fear to have of your parents. I don't think the idea that any respect by fear is a bad thing, you know? It's like people here who call their parents by their first name, very strange. Yeah, that's weird to me as well. I know. What's up, Jordan? And maybe that's a hot take for me to say, but I think in any sense, like, you know, gave me fear of God numerous times. Lol, you didn't botch it that bad. I prefer respect by gratitude instead of respect by fear. Well, sure, and I think in many relationships we would like respect by gratitude, right? But like, I think in some ways you should have a fear of your parents. And this is a bad example, right? But you do have a fearful respect of your boss. Because your boss at any point could probably fire you. Could probably fire you, and then you don't have a livelihood, right? Your boss is in control of your livelihood, so you have a respect for him that is in some ways based in fear, even if he's a good person, right? Your parents could be good people, but you should still have a sense of fear around them because they control almost your entire life. Where you go, what you eat, again, like, I don't know. I think to say like, oh, any kind of respect by fear is a bad thing, I don't know if that's entirely true. And also, there's a difference between like physical threats and just like a different power dynamic. There is always a power dynamic between children and adults, especially parents and children.
Should be.
Yeah. Well, you do need discipline, so yeah, you need some level of fear of your parents as a child at least, but it definitely shouldn't be a high level of fear. No, I'm not arguing that your kids should only respect you out of fear, but I think to say like, oh, any respect based on fear is a negative kind of respect isn't true. I don't think that's true. It may not be as healthy, but that doesn't mean it shouldn't exist. Your kids should know who's in charge. They should. Now, that doesn't mean you, again, I'm not saying physically threaten them, but they should know that, hey, mom and dad are the ones in charge of this house. You are not. For me, it was my dad getting frustrated that I kept messing up in math. Him being a math project while I was terrible at it, yeah. Situations where fear is needed in healthy amounts, yeah. And for me, I guess, like, I don't even know if saying yes, ma'am, or yes, sir, or no, ma'am, or no, sir, was like I don't think it was a fear thing. I don't know. I don't know if it's a fear thing. I think it's just like you understand that your parents are the leaders and the owners of the home, so I say yes, ma'am, yes, sir, you know? I agree with Henny. Family should be an informal arrangement. What do you say? Sir and ma'am sound like either for old people, a stranger, or like the cadet or military to me. Family is like a friend to me. I don't call my friends sir and ma'am. I mean, sure, I wouldn't call my brother sir or my sister sir, but like at least when I'm a child, when I was a young child, there's a different relationship between father, son, mother, son. You know, there's a difference between child and parent than there is between, you know, like, I don't know. When you're a child, for me, saying yes, ma'am, or no, ma'am was a sign of respect to people older than me, that they were the adults. They were the ones in charge. So I would say yes, sir, or yes, ma'am, because it is a sign of respect to those above me that, hey, I respect your authority in this situation, you know? It just feels very formal. I mean, yeah, but I guess the other question would be, what would be the better word? It's just a universal word that can apply to any male or female that is like a person in the position of power in that situation. You know? My dad had a nasty temper while I was little, then he finally mellowed out after the divorce law. Their name, perhaps? Yeah, but you don't call your... So what, I would say yes, Nelson, to my dad when I was 4? I don't know, that seems even weirder to me. Would you call your grandparents sire? No, I'd say, if my grandfather said, hey, you need to pick that up, I'd say yes, sir. That's what I'd say. I, Lord Nelson, man the cannons. Yes, Sir Nelson! I shall load the dishwasher! I don't know, to me this just wasn't a weird thing. This was just like this was just a way to show respect to your elders. Like, that was just it. I guess it's just a Southern thing. I really didn't know it was a Southern thing. That's so interesting. I just say yes, Dad. Hey, listen, I respect it. I hope my shock in this does not come off as me being like, oh, I don't care, or like, I think you're just wrong. I'm not saying I think you're wrong. It's just, for me, it's shocking because this was like, I've never heard this not being the case. So it's just weird to me that like this was so isolated to where I live. I don't know, Landon. I'm not judging you and your whole life system now. Yes, sir. Neo, sir. Yeah. Anyways, thank you, Good Ninja. Thank you for picking up on that. I will expect you guys every time I ask you to do something to now say yes, sir. All right. I expect that. If you do not say yes, sir, when I ask you to do something, we will have a problem here. All right. I am older than you now. Yes, sir. Shadow. Yes, sir. You should always call me Mr. Shadow. Please, Mr. Shadow was your father. I'll call you Mr. Saber. It's quite interesting to hear about that. I had no idea people said sir and ma'am to their parents, just different cultures. I know, dude. But you know what? Sir Neo, can I come out of the dungeon? No, you will sit down there and you will like it. You would not be mad if your child says yes, Dad? Sure, yeah, I wouldn't be. But if my child said fine, I'd be like, sounds like some attitude. My nickname is so 13-year-old of me, lol. Dude, I've been kind of tempted recently to take the here off my name and just go Neo. The problem is like on social media, a lot of that's kind of hard to hold. And I feel like there are some, people, like obviously like Jimmy here is the biggest example of having here at the end of your name still working, but I don't know. Should I just keep Neo here forever? Is there any reason to change? I always say fine if I have to do something that I don't like in the household and I don't get why it's a bad thing. Because it's not respectful. If your parents say, hey, can you please do this? And you say fine, that's not very respectful. You should say yes. Yes, I can. Yeah, yes, Dad. I would say yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Obviously, some people think that's weird. But saying fine is like, fine, I'll do it. If you said that to your boss, that would get you in trouble real quick. If you open a second channel, call it NeoHere. Trust me, I'm already aware of that. But someone took the NeoHere at from me, and then made a fake NeoHere account. And I don't know who it is or where they went, but I can't get the NeoHere ad on YouTube anymore. It makes me really sad. Yes, my lord. Thank you. That's what I really want. I just want you to say yes, my lord. It's not that hard, all right? Just say it. That was a while ago. I still don't know who made it, bro. I still don't know who made the account. I can't figure it out. And I'm not going to go to YouTube and be like, that's actually my branding. Can you give it to me? Because I'm a channel with 3,000 subs. They're not going to give that to me. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I'm screwed. Yeah, but you always compare it to a boss, but to me, the relationship to a boss is different from the ones of your parents, and also showing you're willing to do something you don't like if your parents ask. Well, yeah, but it is also a good sign, no? Well, there's a better way to do it, I'm saying. Saying fine isn't a very respectful way to say, I'm gonna do this thing even though I don't want to. You could say, I mean, you could respectfully say, like, I don't really want to, but I will. But, like, I don't know. Yeah, all the Neos have been taken, alright? My likelihood has been taken. People have taken this away from me. I used to be famous. I used to have a really good chance of being NeoHere, but now I can't. I can never be NeoHere now. It's been stolen from me. It's been ripped from my fingers. What about Neo everywhere? Neo omnipresent. Wasn't earned, just have a roof. Just having a roof and food does not make a home, and that made me hateful back then. I mean, sure, I don't disagree. I definitely think, like, just having, like, just giving your kids the bare minimum doesn't constitute a loving home. But I do think it's I do think it's at least. I mean, I don't know. It's hard because, you know, because I didn't have like really abusive parents as a kid. So like obviously if your parents are abusing you or whatever, there are some ways you don't earn respect, right? Or like you lose respect from your kids. So I don't want to make broad statements over it, but I mean, I think if your parents are giving you food and shelter, because, you know, there's a lot of parents that don't even do that. I don't know. Anyways, this angry cat's not happy. Neo may be here. Guys, I'm right here. You don't have to say maybe. I'm right here, guys. Don't worry. Chat, don't stress. I'm right here, guys. When they get caught doing that, then they go to jail. There you go. See? Go to jail. Do not collect $200. Do not pass go. Straight to jail with you. Goodbye. This cat does not like these deoxys, I'll tell you, bro. If you attack allies, Pollen Puffs heals. What? Wait, I never knew. Which Pokemon is it that gets Pollen Puff? Why does Amoonguss get Pollen Puff? Why does it get Pollen Puff? What does Amoonguss have to do with pollen? I lost access to NeoHere, rip. And says hello, have a great day. Thank you, Stunned Ferret, I appreciate that. Neo, yo, what's up, Glitch? How you doing, homie? Among Us does get Pollen Puff? Why? Why does Amoonguss get Pollen Puff? What does a mushroom have to do with pollen? Am I lost? I mean, I guess they're just trying to give it to more Pokemon, but that doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I'm a little confused. Cause he's sus? The imposter. Me when the imposter is sus? It's good for competitive. Boo! Because it needed a buff? Did it? Since it was such a bad mon? Did Pollen Puff actually change it that much? I think it already had access to U-Turn and Spore. And it was a pretty bulky mon anyway, so did it really need Pollen Puff to add it on top of all that? Was that really a necessity? I'm being sarcastic, lol? Oh, okay. I'm stupid. I don't know enough about Pokemon, competitive Pokemon to know if you're joking or not. Just like Incineroar, Dean and Helping Hand and Parting Shot. Dude, the fact that they gave that thing Parting Shot is crazy to me. I can't believe they saw how good it was in Gen 7 and said, Parting Shot. Like, what were they thinking? Really? I don't know. I mean, you gave... I don't know if any Pokemon with the ability to Intimidate should have access to Parting Shot. I'm gonna be real. If you're already getting a free switch, if you already are getting an attack drop on switch in, and you're giving another free switch out with a part that lowers attack and special attack, I don't know if that should even be available. I just don't think that's fair. Like, that should just be a commonality. Like, if they get Intimidate, they don't get Parting Shot. You can't have both. I get it, he's a dark type, so. It's sad because it was an upgrade from U-Turn? I know! Like, the thing already had U-Turn. It had a damaging way to switch out. Now they're just like, oh wait, let's make it even more supportive. Jenny was whack, Urshifu's Unseen Fist, Calyrex, Shadow Rider, Rillaboom. The crazy thing is, though, those Pokemon didn't even get weaker. I don't think. It's just the power creep of Gen 9 made some of them irrelevant. Because why? Yeah, let's give it a helping hand too. Let's keep buffing it, guys. I love Incineroar. They nerfed Dark Urshifu? What'd they do? Are still very good, yeah. Nerfed his signature move? Did it get like a base power nerf? Is that what happened? I'm gonna go bye glitch. They nerfed Zacian and Zamazenta so much, and yet Zamazenta is still pretty good. Loaded by 10 BP. Oh, okay. That's the one that only hits once though, right? Because Surging Strike still hits multiple times. But then they gave Zamazenta Body Press, true. Water was untouched, lol. Wow. How sweet. I think Zamazenta was doing good in competitive though, not because it was a good Pokemon, but because it was just a good counter to a lot of the stuff being brought. To be fair though, Intrepid Sword needed a nerf. The fact that you got like a Moxie boost just by switching in on every switch in, it needed a nerf. And I think the nerf they gave it is good too, because now it's like you have to be smart about when you bring in your Zacian or Zamazenta, because you need to know that once you bring it in, you're not getting that buff back. So like you need to go all in if this is your time to bring in Zacian Zamazenta. So I think it was a good nerf. I think it was a solid choice. It's just hard. I feel like it's hard in the Pokemon Company's position to balance a game that really only gets updates every time there's a new generation. Like, they may add moves and stuff in between the DLCs and stuff, but you really don't get a chance to, like, balance Pokemon until a new generation comes out, which means, okay, well, we know these Pokemon are broken. Give us 3 years and we might do something about it. It's not like an actively updating game, you know? Because, like, at least in, like, League of Legends or Valorant, they can update and tune these agents to see what's being used and then, like, actively tune them because it's being updated all the time. But as long as competitive Pokemon's only updated every 3 years, every time there's a new generation, not only do you have to know how those new Pokemon with the nerfs go up against the new Pokemon, but also how those nerfs affect that Pokemon in general. So, what's up, Jan, by the way? Doing schoolwork right now, so we'll have you in the background. I'm here. I'll sit here in the background, don't you worry. Cat GIF is sus. It's not sus. It's angry that the Deoxys isn't shiny. That's all it is. It's just mad that Deoxys isn't shiny. Why are you judging it? Dummice has now been dethroned. Not yet, bro. We're not even close to 6 times odds. Cool your jets. All right. You're sus. Whatever. Hiding some kind of RNG manip exploit. Yeah. It's actually inserted into Emerald, and it's RNG manipulating right now. The Deoxys will be here in about 8 encounters. At 31,702, you'll see the shiny. So you know it's cheated. Imagine, oh, it'll happen. Just watch. I'm gonna go for like 10 minutes, be right back. Bye. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's interesting to me. I really hope if they ever make a game that's based around competitive Pokemon, like they bring back like a showdown or something that actively updates every time there's new Pokemon added to the main series and stuff like that. I really hope they try to make they try to do a bigger push at actively balancing and putting out patches that balance stuff that's overpowered, like, at all times, you know? to my acting boss while I transition to my new role, lol. Good work, gamer. Lock in. Alright, gamers, we're 99 encounters away from over odds on both of these two. I think balancing messes up merch revenue, though. Does it? I think how well a Pokemon sells merch-wise has nothing to do with how competitively viable it is. I mean, maybe it does. Maybe it makes some Pokemon more viable than others or more purchased. But you think Sprigatito, or I guess that's a starter. But even then, like, you know, Leafeon's gonna sell a bunch of merchandising because if it's an evolution and people like it. It has nothing to do with competitive Pokemon, you know? For some Pokemon, sure, but I don't know if it would actually mess with merch revenue, though. I mean, the recent merch revenue Among Us sells despite people not liking its design. Yeah, but that also doesn't change what they make, though. The Sitting Cutie Among Us sold for sure, right? But they were selling every single Pokemon in the Sitting Cuties line. I mean, the world's exclusive merch was Azumarill and Riolu. That has nothing to do with anything. They should sell more plushes. Zamazenta by a landslide. Yeah, but that's also, like, I get what you're saying, but that also doesn't include the fact that that comes from a, like, just people liking the design more, because that was before Zacian or Zamazenta were even available to be played in competitive. I mean, I think it helps sell Pokemon that aren't popular, but I don't think it, like, hinders Pokemon being sold, you know? There is no financial incentive to nerfing. I mean, sure. I don't disagree. I definitely don't disagree. Imagine if they made a shiny one at like a decent rate. A shiny one of what? Of like merchandise? Alright guys, I told y'all this encounter will be shiny. This cat right here is actively an RNG manipulator that is making sure that this deox is a shiny. Watch. All of a sudden, Fluttermane sells. Wait. Fluttermane is popular? I didn't know. There's reasons why shiny rates at shiny merchandise at shiny rates legally can't be a thing. Yeah, well, it's also like, it was one of the things I was really surprised Jack did with his hoodies, where he sold like I'm just gonna call it the Ditto hoodie because it was 100% just based off of Ditto, right? So we're just gonna call it the Ditto hoodie. That's what it is. I know it's called the Cliffside hoodie or whatever. It's the Ditto hoodie, all right? The fact that he sold like one in every 20 whatever orders would have like the blue hoodie instead of the pink hoodie. One, crazy. But two, a lot of people probably wanted the pink version, and if they got the blue version, they wouldn't be happy with their order. The rarity wouldn't matter to them, especially within clothing. Like, people wouldn't care, you know? So not only is it like an illegal form of gambling that doesn't actually have a... You know, if it was like, oh, we'll put the blue hoodie inside the package with the pink one as well, so you just get both, that's different. Because then it's like, oh, that's like a raffle, right? And you purchased, you made a purchase that entered you into the raffle. But, if I remember correctly, they got both? Okay, well then that makes more sense. Because I feel like with clothing, you can't just say like, oh, hey, you're going to get a special color, but then you don't get the color you bought, because that's the one you actually wanted. I mean, TCGs are straight gambling. Oh yeah, for sure. Trading card games are just gambling. I am a gambler. I mean, I am too. Look at what I'm doing right now. I'm just rolling 3 slot machines right now. It doesn't look like it because it looks like I'm playing a game, but in actuality, I'm just rolling 3 slot machines waiting to hit the 777. Oh my gosh! Look, shiny Deoxys, that's crazy. 3 slot machines with no financial value. But that also means I'm not putting money in. So kind of a win-win, no? I may get no money, but I also spent no money. Well, I bought the game, but that's irrelevant. I've got my money's worth out of these games, right? You spend your electricity bill? Eh, that was gonna go up anyways. Look at this. Look at this. Look at how much time I've spent in these games. 800 hours or more for Pokemon Sword. Played for a little while. That's definitely not true. I played for more than a little while on Pokemon Shield. Oh well. Well, I got a shiny, not chip though. It's still a shiny though. Wow. You actually lose something, your time? Well, I'm actually enjoying streaming to my viewers, so I'm actually not losing time because I'm just having a good time talking to my chat. So, haha. I did hear, though, that the TCG Pocket app actually tells you what the odds are of you pulling each card. Kind of crazy. Okay, now tell us why Whataburger is highly overrated. Bro, it is highly overrated. People in Texas yap about Whataburger being the second coming of Burger Jesus, and it's not, bro. It's not even that good. I'd have an In-N-Out burger any day of the week. I'd have a Freddy's Frozen Custard Burger over Whataburger any day of the week. It is not that good. People yap about it like it's just that good, and it's not. Legally, TCG app has to disclose pull rates. Do they have to do that in gacha games or no? Ugh. Yes, they do for gacha as well? Oh, really? I didn't know that. Kind of crazy to think that people still spin gacha wheels and stuff. I guess if you make it like a 0.01% chance, it's like, oh, but that'll happen to me eventually. Eventually, I'll get the 1 in 10,000. Okay, buddy. Keep pulling, I guess. Do they do that in Pokemon Masters? Are the pull rates disclosed? Or is it because it's free, it doesn't have to? Well, no, I guess you could pay for extra pulls, though, couldn't you? Says the guy doing an 1 in 8192, huh? Yeah, but I'm not paying for each encounter. At least I don't think I am. Offering rates. Oh, look at that. Interesting. Okay, so they do show it. Huh. Interesting. I love online gambling! Chat, if you remember, can you give me a Neo gambling emote in chat? Let's see some of those slot machines. Is considered having very high rates. Oh, sure, a 0.5% chance is really high. I wouldn't doubt it. I'd assume 0.5% is considered very high, for sure. That's not surprising to me. .5 is 1 every 200? Yeah, dude. That's a pretty good rate. I know someone with way too much money that budgeted 8 to 10K per Fate GO event. What? $8 to $10,000? Bro, can you tell him that there's a great streamer NeoHere that loves it when people gift members in his chat? If he's gonna spend $8 to $10,000 on a mobile game? Can you send him my way? Do you have a controller that is connected to both of them? No. It's just 2 Joy-Cons. He's an investment banker. Can he invest in NeoHere? We all love when people invest in NeoHere. I can't do Gashu though, I def would get hooked. Yeah, I can't do it either. That's why my only form of like gambling, quote unquote, is shiny hunting. Because I know with shiny hunting, it's something I can do and I at least won't suffer too much for it. I know I will suffer because I come from a family of addiction that I will get addicted if I needed to do like sports gambling or stuff like that, so I don't do it. I just do shiny hunting, that's it. And I'm definitely not addicted to shiny hunting at all. No, no, no. When do you get the shiny shakes? I get that usually at midnight. As I'm falling asleep, my body starts shaking to go find a shiny, but I choose to sleep instead. Do, 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 do. Listen, I just want heat more, alright? Next encounter will be it, guys, don't worry. 99% of shiny hunters quit right before they find the shiny, alright? This is a true fact. Everyone knows this. I'm so close to getting deoxes, guys, I promise. Shiny in 71 encounters. No way! Wait, so what's the, Gonna place my life savings on esports bet. Yeah, dude, go for it. What's 4 times odds? I'm gonna look this up. What is 4 times odds? 8192 times 4. 32,768. Okay, we're almost only 1,000 away. Only 1,000 encounters away from quad odds. 4 times odds, baby. We love that for me. We love that for NeoHere. Come on, Heatmore. I gotta find one of these today, right? I'm close to 15k on my second point ball, and 60k is also 4 times odds. That's true. I know, because I went to 16k from my Arceus. Trust me, I'm aware. If you get a shiny, I might get a member. Okay, I'll try. I'll try my hardest, I promise. I'm trying. 2368 eggs? Dang, Chris. Yeah, I remember going 2,451 eggs for a Masuda shiny, bro. That day was rough for me. That was a long one for Mr. NeoHere. Yes, sir. Mr. Sir Neo here. If you delete a shiny, I'll give you 1 member. No, I can't. But Shadow, I need those. I need my shinies. I can't. Just delete a dupe. Wait, you're so right. You don't need the Scarpy dupes? That is true, I don't need those. I could get a free sub right now. Wait, you guys are cooking. Hold on. I might just do it. We'll have to see. Free money, true. God, I love me some free money. $31,731 encounters. Dude, if you had told me that when Deoxys started, I would go this many encounters, I would have immediately started double or triple hunting it. I would have immediately booted up more games if I had known it was going to go this long. Oh well. What are you going to do? Sometimes it's just the way the cookie crumbles. And that little cat is mad. I went 1 in 25,000 for Shaman and BDSP. That's 5 times odds. Dang. That is kind of crazy. At what point do you think that you messed up the process? Already. Multiple times. But I've checked it over and over. Nothing should be going wrong here. Not a single thing should be messing this up. But I've already had that thought many times, trust me. I wanted my green hedgehog. Did you finally get it, Shadow? When'd you get it at? Getting first deoxes on second game be shiny? Dude. Honestly, I wouldn't even be mad. I'd just be happy. Yeah, I got it. I stopped counting, to be honest, after 25k. That's crazy. That's a lot of encounters. That's like a Delmize level hunt for me, just on Shaman. At least it was on Shaman and not like Arceus. Like, obviously, Shaman encounters are still not fun, but at least they're easier, you know? You can at least do runaways from Shaman. Alright guys, we're only 65 encounters away from going over odds on both of these hunts. We're about to have everything on stream over odds. Yes. Gosh, I wanted that so bad. I'm so happy. Wow, thanks. I can't believe it. You're really gonna get, that's, yay. Pokecasino dancing right now? I know, dude. We're in the Pokecasino. Do you have 2 switches? Yep. We love Overout hunts? Yep, we love them. They're my favorite. I love them with all my heart. They're so fun. Thank you, Nintendo Switch, for your Overodds hunts. It's awesome. Thank you so much. Ugh. There was a baseball player who got caught by someone on Twitter at the casino at 8 a.m. for a 1 p.m. game? Dude, that's crazy. All right, gamers, I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. Tell me if these are shiny when I get back. Wait, there wasn't a shiny? Wait. Okay, now I'm mad. That's it. Now I'm really angry. Storytelling would have been too good, I know, dude. It would have been way too exciting. It's just unfortunate. It couldn't be me, I guess. I just can't be that guy. The game's trying to nerf me, bro. I've just been... I got those 3 under 100 Masuda hunts, and now the game's like, you're done. You're done. Sit here and suffer. Fine. Maybe I will. Jerk. It's just rude at the end of the day. It's just mean. Triple shiny, imagine? Bro, that would have been legendary. Would have been a legendary moment. I mean, even the chance of both of these two on the Switch showing up at the exact same time is over 1 in a million, I'm pretty sure. So, I don't think it would. I don't even think that would happen. But honestly, I don't need them to show up both at the same time. I just want one. I don't care which one of these shows up first. I just want one of them to show up already. I'm tired of hunting these things. I really am. $1.86 million, dang. 1 in 186K? I don't think it's a 1 in 86K. Because it's a 1 in 1365 times a 1 in 1365. I don't think it's a 1 in 116. I just want the theme. I just want them to sign so we can EAO. That is true. We haven't EAO'd in a while. That's the hardest part of all this. I really want to EAO with you guys. I really do. So it all comes down to the possible EAO. And trust me, I want to EAO just as much as you guys do. I really do. But I just want one of these to show up today. Heatmore is in the top 10 shinies in my opinion. It's really good. I love shiny Heatmore. I wish I want it. I want to find a shiny Heatmore so I can have it because I need it. I need a Heatmore. I really do. I want to find one of these two before the, what's it called? The event on Friday and Saturday, but at this rate, I don't know, man. I don't know if I'll get it or not. It makes me sad. I should look for shiny Heatmore and get it before you? Okay, go for it. Whatever you gotta do, little bro. Guys, this gives me good faith for the next hunt, though, because next time we do a soft reset hunt, they're definitely going over odds. This will be 4 over odds hunts in a row for me on random soft resets. So that means the next 2 we do will definitely be under odds, right? For sure. It has to be. There's no other option. Jinxed it? No. No, I don't think so. I don't even have that many left, I don't think. Let me see. How many soft reset hunts do I plan to do in Sword and Shield? I only plan to do 3 more after this. Caracosta, Archeops, and Swoobat. Those are the only ones I have left after this, so shouldn't be that bad. May I get the location of Heatmore? No, you just told me you're gonna find it before me. Go find it yourself. You're threatening to find the shiny before me as I'm hunting it? Go find it yourself. I'm not helping you. Bro wants to beat me and wants me to help him beat me. No. Do 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 do. Fine, I'll find it myself. Yeah, go do that. That's what I did. You want to beat me to this hunt? That's what I did. Go find it yourself. Bro's trying to beat me to this hunt and still asks me to help him beat me. No. You gotta beat me fair and square if you want to beat me, brother. That's just the truth. Remember how I accidentally got Rich Ice under 500? Yeah, bro. To be fair, though, and I've said that because I said this to my brother a while back. Because he was like, he was like, I bet I could find deoxys faster than you. I'm like, you know, realistically, you would. Like, you would find it. You, like 98% of people would find it before me. You know? Like, Linga was like, oh, I can beat you to it. And I'm like, okay, I'm sure you probably would. Found? Good job. I mean, if PM7 himself booted up this Deoxys hunt, regardless of whether or not he's a better shiny hunter than me, which we can have, him and I can have a conversation about, we can have a debate about at some point. If John were to boot up this hunt, more often than not, he would beat me. He would find this Deoxys faster than I have. There's a better chance that everyone in this chat would find it faster than I would. What's up, Burb? If every single person in this chat booted up Deoxys, they would find it faster than me. That's just the truth. Going for a legit shiny Mew now that since I got my Japanese copy of Everworld? Go for it. Go for it, goat. Go find it. Go find that little blue moo. Faster, yes, but maybe not before you. I mean, maybe. Maybe not before, but they would definitely find it faster than I did. Yeah, there's no guarantee they'd find it before me. This is my official challenge to PM7. I know you're very busy, but you should also hunt Deoxys. I'm sure that's a really good idea to spend your time. Trust me. Smile. Genius idea, Neo. Great work. I'm sure he's listening, and we'll take that challenge on. I'm sure he is PM7 lurking right now. He just booted up Leaf Green. Stop, John, don't do it, wait. I'll be embarrassed. Oh, most over odds on the double hunt? Yeah, we'll be over odds on it before the end of stream. We're on our way. Have you tried bulling the Deoxys into being shiny? If there's a thing you've thought of, I've probably done it. Outside of really weird things, but like, if there's a normal thing you've thought of for me trying to get this Deoxys to be shiny, I've already done it. I've already given it a shot, trust me. It wouldn't be the first time it's been suggested, and it wouldn't be the first time it's been tried. Threatened to resummon Mega Rayquaza. Yeah. That's right. Hey, Deoxys, you hear that? I'm gonna make sure that Mega Rayquaza is in Legend ZA unless you show up shiny. You will have to face the wrath of Mega Rayquaza once again unless you show up shiny. Just think about that. Sit there and ponder it. Just think on that for a little bit. Do you really want to deal with that? Because seriously, he's only a phone call away. Chat quiet tonight? It just goes in and out of phases. Sometimes people are really... Sometimes there's a lot of chatters, and sometimes there's a lot of lurkers. I don't really think about it, though. I don't even have my viewer count up when I'm streaming. I don't know how many viewers I have. And I prefer not to know. I just like streaming as if there's 50 people here or, you know, 10 people here. I don't really look at them every different. Print a picture of Deoxys and burn it over a candle. Okay. Guys, listen, I don't want to start a fire hazard in my house. Rather not. Do picnic resets work for this Heatmore hunt? I don't know. Guess you have to try it. And if they don't, I don't know what to tell you. I guess I'll beat you to finding shiny Heatmore. Darn. No, you won't? Alright. Well, at least I'm hunting it right now. I don't have to set it up because I've already done that, so. I'm technically already winning. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Jan isn't even in the right game. No, wait! I meant camp, not picnic, guys. Stop. It just spawns a different thing like Nidorina and Double. Darn, man. I really thought you were going to beat me to find a Heatmore, too. I'm crying right now. Crying in the club. Deoxys, cut a man some slack, bro. I can't. I'm like that little cat. I'm angry. I just want to find Deoxys and I'm mad. Guys, I already listened to this song today. Stop. Third time this song is played today, SMH, bro. YouTube Shuffle is dog water. Why is it so bad? I don't know. How's work for you been, Shadow, recently? How's it been? You got any Persona OST in your playlist? There might be a couple songs in there. It's all up to No Plug, though. He's the one that makes the playlist. That's his thing, so. But I'm pretty sure there's probably a couple in there. I'm doing it right now. How's it going? Huh? How is it? Tell me. I want to know. Kind of procrastinated early in the day. Hey, it's fine, bro. Happens to the best of us. Happens to the best of us. I've actually been thinking of stepping away from the entertainment and media stuff for my mental health. What do you think you're gonna do? It's just so toxic now. What do you think you'll switch to? Will you still switch from something to something in the legal field, just not related to entertainment? I mean, I'm still gonna be in. Okay. Just focus less on influencer entertainment? Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I'm sure with some of the stuff you hear, it's probably pretty difficult. I can imagine it probably takes a toll having to hear some of the stuff that you hear. The Pokemon stuff recently was just was so bad. The Pokemon stuff? What do you mean, like the Pal World, or? Am I tripping? People all became IP lawyers overnight. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that did happen. They conflated patent and copyright and trademark together. Yeah. That's just kind of what happens, though, dude. That's what happens when uneducated people hear. I mean, people wanted Nintendo to sue Power World so bad that they're just happy they did it, and they're conflating it to what they want to believe it is rather than what it actually is. There are some creators out there that are trying to spread the news of like, hey, this is not like a copyright infringement lawsuit. This is just a patent, but it's whatever. I don't even know how it's going to affect Power World. Like, because I'm assuming if it's a patent lawsuit, they can just change the gameplay mechanics, you know? Like, they should just be able to realistically change the gameplay mechanics that break the not copyright, patent infringement. I'm pretty sure, at least. So same people would be making the opposite argument? Yeah. Well, it just depends on what you care about, right? Like, they're gonna take it whatever way they want to take it based off of who you like supporting more rather than looking at it objectively, which is... But I feel like that's most cases in which the law is applied, you know? Neo in the house. I'm here, I'm in the house. I mean, like, I think about the same thing about, like, the Amber Heard and, what's it called? Johnny Depp trials, you know? Like, obviously, those had a pretty clear, like, indicator of, you know, maybe, or, you know, people came from that a pretty strongly of, like, oh, this is the way that who's right or wrong, you know? But, like, if you were either for... Upset me so much they were both found guilty. I know, right? But, like, it was, like, all dunking on Amber Heard or all dunking on Johnny Depp for being an abuser. There was, like, no... Like, and a lot of it more was pushed towards Amber Heard. So, like, I think whenever legal disputes like this are public, it's always... People are always going to side with whoever they want to believe is right, rather than who's actually right, you know? So it's unfortunately. It's just unfortunately how things are. I think anyone deserves that, yeah. No, I mean, especially not in the workplace. If it was in the workplace, or just anything in general. I say especially as in the workplace, it was like, oh yeah, but if it was at home, it's fine. Yeah, I mean, as long as it's not at work. Do 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 Oh, deoxes, why do you scorn me so? But yeah, people and their parasocial media allegiances just make my job much harder because there's so much misinformation. Yeah. You just kind of have to wade through it all, though, and just do your job, you know? Not to discredit, like, or to, like, play down what you're doing, because people are uneducated, they don't know, you know? People just don't know. Do 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 do. And I really hope one of these two shows up today. If not, I hope one of them shows up tomorrow. These corporate people respect what I do, so I'm not gonna leave completely, but I'm gonna be way more choosy. Yeah, and if you can do that, do that. I mean, if you do your job because you like doing it, you need to try to weed out the parts that you're making it really hard. How long has it taken you to get what? Now I'm on the edge of my seat trying to figure out what I'm gonna answer. Top of social media, and that is just soul sucking. Oh yeah, dude, trust me. I try to stay off Twitter. I understand that it's definitely an addiction that I try to stay off of, but Twitter just makes me unhappy, so I try to stay off it. Hi, what's up, Lando? How long has it took you to get all the shinies that you've gotten? I started shiny hunting in January of 2020. So, I just use Twitter for news from 2 games I play. Yeah, it's probably the best case scenario. I thought you were just gonna say I just use Twitter for news, and I'm like, ooh. I'm glad you said for the 2 games that you play and not just for like news in general, because I'm like, ooh, maybe don't. Don't use Twitter for news. That's probably not your best friend. I mean, to be fair, I don't even know what's the best place to get news anymore. I just use Twitter for funny PM7 tweets. Real. True. Yeah, that's so true. That's so real from you, Banked. I try to just use my Twitter to do shiny hunting and event-related stuff now. Especially because I don't like being personal on Twitter. I really don't. Like, I posted when Georgie and I got pregnant and that we were expecting, but like, I really don't like. I only did that because I told all the people at our event because I had to push back the Sinnoh event. But I don't really like being personal on social media. Like, I grew up with a mother who was like post everything on social media, and it's really fake. I don't like being fake. I'd rather you get to know me and then realize that, like, hey, my life isn't perfect than try to put on a persona that I'm perfect online, or even worse, show how broken of a person I am online and then people pity me. I don't want that. No, thank you. I don't need pity. I got struggles just like everyone else, but I hate going on social media for pity with like life struggles. It's like, dude, most people on social media don't know me. I'd rather talk to people who like actually know me in real life, you know? Don't you just prefer vague posting instead? Much better engagement bait, bro. I can't stand it. I can't stand engagement bait, especially because Twitter has become so dependent on engagement baiting. I just am so not about it, bro. I just don't care. I really don't. I don't want people. I don't want to post so much about myself online that people think they know me. That's what I don't want to do, because they don't, you know. I don't know how you people deal with people like this. Dude, do you realize how badly that'd be taken though? Especially since I run events, bro. It would literally cause, like, I don't think it would cause a lot of drama, but it would definitely get people chattering if I was like that on social media. It would not go well for me. Easy engagement, true. No, but like posting, like, I don't want to be like, oh man, I'm really struggling right now. Life is just so hard. And then like have these people who don't really know me be like, oh no, like you're cared for. We love you and all that stuff. It's like, listen, I appreciate that people are trying to be kind, but like, you don't know me. You don't, right? No one online knows me because I don't have like an in-person relationship with them. I don't talk to them every day. I feel like there are maybe like 4 people that I have online relationships with that actually know me because I talk to them so much, right? And it's like those 4 and that's it. But I have a lot more than 4 followers on Twitter. People who'd be like, oh, well, we care. It's like, okay, well. I wish people realize that if you've got a lot of subscribers, common courtesy is still important. Easy 1K retweets. Yeah, dude. I don't know. I'm just not about it, man. I don't know. Angelo Eternal? Well, I mean, I would call Angelo a friend. Like, I don't, like, him and I play Valorant together. I enjoy hanging out with him, but I don't think, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to be, if Angelo's listening, I hope he doesn't take offense to this, but he doesn't, like, really know me. Like, we haven't spent that much time together. We play Valorant together, and we enjoy playing games together, but, like, I don't really know him as a person. He doesn't really know me as a person. I don't know what he believes. I don't know what his life goals are. I don't know what his, you know, stuff like that. I don't know each other. Neo and I are not friends. We're our best casual work colleagues. Yeah, I mean, like, Shadow, I enjoy, you know, our chats when we do DM. I enjoy you hanging out in streams. I enjoy the banter that we have in the PM9 server, but, like, yeah, it's kind of hard to call someone a friend because, like, I have friends that I see once a week in person. I have family that I see once a week in person, you know? Like, those are, like, the people who know me because I'm more intimate with who I am as a person towards them. But I'm not that way online, you know? Well, that's a parasocial relationship. I thought you were going to say online, because I would definitely say I'm friends with Guy. Because we talk so much, you know? Yes, ma'am. Okay. By the way, Neo, I'm inviting you to my wedding. By the way, I'll be there. Do I need to give a speech? It's tonight? Oh, shoot, I'm gonna be late. I don't think I've ever actually said a word in DMs with Neo. It's all YouTube clips. Yeah, I don't DM with anyone. The only person I've DM'd with is J Pine, but that's because he sends me the recaps, and then that's, like, I just say thank you. That's pretty much all our communication is. I try to make it very clear that I don't DM with viewers, and I try not to because because the biggest thing for me is it's protective. I don't know y'all's age. I don't want to start a relationship with someone that I don't know personally, and, you know, there's a lot of creators that don't have that boundary and end up getting canceled because they do something stupid, and I'm not going to do something stupid. Neo and I DM each other hot goss. Yeah, that's true. Was that song? That is true. That is what you sent me. And it was a great song. We talk about Pink's puppy. Yeah, that's what we talk about. But yeah. I'm sure the AI appreciates that. I'm sure. Neo, what is your #1 shiny? Minior. I wrote the lyrics though. Yeah, you cooked. Don't worry, you cooked. Anyways, I don't know. It's just hard. I think the problem is I have a pretty intense view of online relationships, and my view and opinion is that sorry, I don't know if we can call each other friends, like really close friends or something like that, because we don't actually know each other, you know? Like, we haven't spent a lot of time together if we have on calls, and even if we have, the conversations we don't have are deep. We don't talk about that much. We're kind of just, like, passing by and talking to each other every once in a while, you know? And that's hard for me because, like, I'm sure, like, there's some people who are part of the events that would like to assume that, but it's just hard because I don't know. How can I, like, it's hard for me to assume, like, the people that I see once a week from, like, my church and stuff, like, people who I share my life with are friends, and then people that I don't share my life with and talk to once every 3 months during an event are friends. Like, that's kind of, like, how do I use the exact same words, you know? I don't think ill of any of them, but I don't know how I could use the same word to describe both of those, you know? Colleagues is a perfectly fine relationship to have with someone. Yeah, I think people look down on the word colleague because it sounds so informal, you know? It sounds like, oh, like we're just colleagues, like I don't actually care. But like, no, I mean, if that person got hurt or was in trouble, I would definitely feel awful. But it'd be different if like, you know, my best friend got hurt. Are you gatekeeping friendships? My friendships, yes. Get absolutely rolled and smoked. And if you think I'm going to stop, I won't. When I got engaged, my friends did. Yeah, exactly. That's my difference line, lol. Yeah. 2 away from odds. Make that 1, baby. We're hitting odds. We are officially either at odds or over odds on both of these hunts. Now, I've never had a shiny on odds. Do you shiny off stream? Yeah, all the time. I haven't done a lot recently because I've been working a lot, but yeah, I shiny hunt off stream often. All right, we are on odds. Do we find a shiny on odds? Nope. RIP. Over odds on every hunt on stream. Smile. The Beneral is a cruel taskmaster. What does that mean? 3 times over odds, let's go. Between every hunt on stream, we are 5 times over odds. Isn't that cool? It's why you're busy? Yeah. Ben keeps bossing me around. It really hurts my feelings. But I don't want to tell him that because we're really close friends. I don't want to ruin the friendship we have, you know? The pain is real? Yeah. We're definitely suffering just a little bit here. It's okay, though. Lock in. We still got 40 minutes left in stream about. There's still time to find something this stream, alright? Anyways, I don't know. I like, you know. I don't know. I like spending time with the people I do during the events, but it's just hard to call everyone friend when I don't, you know. Like when I have friend relationships. You know. Do you consider PM7 a friend? That's a hard one because he's my boss, right? So like, obviously there's a little bit of a different relationship because John is my boss. So just saying straight up friend, it feels weird, but I would consider John a friend. I mean, we've met in person now before. We have conversations, like he knows a lot of the stuff going on in my life because I try to keep him updated about what's going on in my life. We don't talk all that often, but we talk at least, you know, once a week, once every other week. So I would like to call him a friend, but it's weird because the relationship is different because I work for him. I don't work, I mean, I work with him, but I work for him. So it'd be weird to call your boss like a friend, you know, like he's your boss, but you can be friendly with your boss. You can have a friendship-like relationship with your boss, but at the end of the day, that's still your boss, you know? So, but I'm definitely closer to John. John's definitely, like, in the 4, right? Like, I have my friend Jason that I've known for over a decade, nearly online. He's a friend. I consider him a friend. I know Guy. I talk to him 6 hours a day. Have for almost 2 years now. I consider him a friend. John is probably definitely in there, and I would also consider Tyler a friend as well. Him and I have had some serious conversations in the past that I enjoy talking to Tyler about. So Tyler, John, Guy, and Jason are like my 4 online friends, is what I would say. People in which I would generally, yeah, spend time with outside of online. Is Bubby Playmore a friend? Bubby Playmore is a tyrant. Don't let me hear me say that. He's back there. I had good relationships with my former coworkers, but none of them were friends, never in 6 years. Yeah. I mean, I, like, you know, it's weird because I kind of realized this when I was like, oh yeah, I consider my coworkers at my previous job when I worked at a college, all my coworkers, I was like, oh yeah, those guys are definitely friends. Like, I would definitely call them friends, right? But we never spent time together out of work, and now that I don't work there anymore, I don't talk to them. And not because I dislike them, but just because I don't work with them anymore. I don't see them every day. So there's no reason for me to talk to them. We don't have similar interests. I work a completely different job. They work a completely different job. So, you know, it's, so how do I call someone that after we don't work together anymore, I don't talk to them anymore? How do we call them friends? How do we call that person a friend, you know? I think internet people really want everyone to be friends because they're projecting. Like, people who were upset that the Mythbusters weren't friends. Yeah, that they weren't, that they were just like coworkers. I mean, like, I'd also say, and maybe this is me saying, maybe this is me crossing boundaries. I think people who assume that a lot of their online relationships are close friends. Yo, Jog to G2? Wait, did that really get, did that, is this confirmed or leaked right now? Oh, reportedly reached a verbal agreement to join G2. Dang. Well, wait, in replace of who? Good for him, though, bro. Oh, wait, it looks like Icy's out. Icy for Jog is a good switch, though. That's a good switch, I'd say. That's a good switch for them. We'll see how they do with it, though. Leaf and Jog is scary. Yeah, it's a scary duo. Someone I've been talking to for, like, weeks calls me a close friend already. It's a bit uncomfortable, to be honest. Yeah. I think the thing is, people are like, I think in this, wasn't Icy the only reason they beat EDG at championships? Did they beat EDG at championships? I thought EDG went undefeated. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they'd make the switch. Anyways, what was I saying? I forgot. Was the only team that beat them? Oh, interesting. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I guess Icy's just an like, even though he got one season, like one split on G2, and they did well with him that split, I guess he was just kind of like an unknown, and Jog's more of a known. Like, you know Jog will perform. Anyways, what was I saying about friendship stuff? Yeah, this may be out of pocket for me to say, so hopefully this doesn't come off the wrong way. I also think that part of the reason that people like to immediately assume that the people that they're, you know, like that they talk to online are like close friends is because they don't, like, they haven't had that close relationship in person, because I think you automatically assume different relationships with online people and offline people when you have relationships with offline people that you see often, you know? Because it's hard to call those relationships the same when you have both, but when you don't have both to bounce off of, you just call, like, everyone a close friend, you know? Does that make sense? You can more easily put up a front with online friends too. Yeah, like, you could, like, that's how so many content creators, like, get called out for being friends with someone that was like a bad person, but they didn't know that they were doing those bad actions, because it's like, oh, well, like, you know, you didn't actually know that person. And I don't mean that to be, like, if people assume that there are friends with the people they meet online, I really don't mean that to be, like, discrediting your relationships. Only you can determine how close your relationships are. But I generally tend to think that people who assume that their online friends are, like, their really close friends don't have a lot of in-person relationships to compare them to. And if you were in close relationship with people in person, you would realize that those are not the same. They just can't be. Like, you just can't have the same relationships with people online that you can have offline. And I also want to clarify, I'm not good at this. I don't have a lot of offline friends. Georgie will be the first one to tell you that. I don't have a lot of people I talk to offline. I have, like, my Georgie's family. I have a group of church friends that I'm starting to make now. And then I have, like, my men's Bible study that I go to. And those are, like, the 3 groups of people I see more than, like, that I see once a week. Otherwise, I don't see anybody. So I don't have a lot of offline friends, but I at least know that those relationships that I'm building are different than the relationships I have online. I've had the same friends in elementary school. I'm not changing now. Lol. Yeah, dude, that's awesome. Yeah, a lot of the friends that I had in high school either live very different lives than me, so it's kind of hard for us to, like, I don't want to say get along, but we just have very different views of living life, and then the ones that I'm the closest to moved away, so. I may seem cordial with Landon, but if he ever saw me in person, I guarantee he would suplex me. Yeah, 100%. I'd say, who? Who are you? Because I'd be wearing a shirt that says Landon, please sue. Yeah, that's what I would do. I call some people online friends, but at a moment's notice, I would let go of those relationships where real life connections are much closer. Yeah. Well, and that's the thing, too, is, like, everyone's really happy to call each other friends, but then the moment that relationship is not beneficial, you drop them, you know? And there's a lot of people where, like, sure, there's a lot of times that's the way people handle relationships with friends, but if you're really close to someone, that's not always how it is, you know? Like, you know, like, if someone were to come out as, like, if someone that, you know, I've talked to a part of these events came out to be a bad person, I would stop talking to them. I wouldn't communicate with them anymore, you know? But, like, so that means it's like, okay, our friendship in a way is like, we're working partners, right? If they got fired from their job socially, then I wouldn't talk to them because we're no longer working in the same job, you know? Absolutely be a different outlet relationship than an IRL friend, but you just can't sustain yourself on it. Yeah, you definitely need in-person relationships. It is extremely important. Like, there is a benefit to venting or discussing with someone who doesn't know other people about this relationship, but it can also just be a trap. Yeah, for sure. Well, and that's how a lot of, like, I mean, I don't want to say a lot of communities, but some communities are built online off the idea of other people venting about their problems, you know? Like, people, like, sharing their shared experiences, not with each other, but, like, in the same vein, right? And then it's like, oh, because this person has experienced the same thing as me, we're, like, close and friends, and in actuality, you're just kind of creating an echo chamber of everyone who believes the same way you do because they experienced the same situation the same way you did, you know? Sometimes having people in your life that disagree with you or, like, push back on your beliefs on something is good because it forces you to think critically about what you believe or why you believe it. You know? So yeah. And listen, if you also get the opposite more too. Oh, 100%. Yeah, all the time. Yeah, it's just a balance, you know? That's why for me, like, I'm really happy I married someone that's very different from me because Georgie will often see the world in a completely different way than I will, and it gives me a lot of insight onto maybe what my blind spots are as a person, you know? People who don't have IRL relationships trying to mold impressionable young folks to form their ideas. Yep. Yeah, it happens. Yeah, I don't know. I just think I would encourage everyone, even if you think of yourself as an antisocial person, try to find a good balance between having friends online and having friends in person, because if you have friends in person, you will recognize that the friendships you have online are just inherently different because you cannot be with the person in person consistently. And that kind of relationship is important. Like, it's important to see the person you're in a relationship with often. People tell me I'm so lucky my fiance and I share a lot of interests and ask why I don't try to share more. And I'm like, we gotta be different people sometimes too. Yeah. It was interesting. So Georgie and I we're in the midst of making a, what our church calls a community group, but it's like it's like a smaller group of people within the church that we see consistently, that we're like, you know, sharing our life experiences with and spending time together. And I asked the couples there, like on a scale of 1 to 10, how different they think they are from their spouse. And none of them, outside of one, answered above a 5. And Georgie and I were like 9. We're like completely different people. Georgie and I are like completely different people. But, you know, being those different people helps us improve one another, I think, more. Online dating makes that super hard. Well, yeah, because I'm assuming with online dating, you want to go in with a shared interest, right? Shiny gonna come within the next 30 minutes? Well, good, because I'm gonna be streaming for the next 30 minutes, so hope that it'll be before the end of stream. I'm only streaming for another 30 minutes, so we'll have to see. My parents are very different from each other. They've been married 36 years, yeah. Well, and I don't want to dog on people who are, like, I hope that doesn't come off as me discrediting relationships where you're very similar to someone, because obviously they work. There are plenty of marriages that are where the two people are very similar and they've been married for decades, right? But I've definitely found a lot of benefit to being married to someone who is very different from me, because it forces me to be aware of a different perspective that otherwise I wouldn't be if I was married to someone that was just like me. But yeah, I also have friends that are just like completely, like, I have friends that also just believe different things than me. Like, they just believe differently. Like, Guy and I don't agree on a lot. Guy, I mean, I'm obviously religious, so Guy and I disagree on a lot of different things because he isn't religious, but like, we have great conversations about the different things we believe, and it's like a mutual caring relationship where like Guy and I, despite the fact that we don't agree, still just love talking to one another about the things we don't agree on. And it's, I don't know, it's having those kinds of relationships are so nice. I love being in a relationship with someone who doesn't agree with me but still can have like genuine conversations about stuff that we don't agree on. It's really nice. I have close friends who I drifted from interest-wise over 20 years, but I can still be invested as them as a person. Yeah, absolutely. Like, you can want to see them grow, you're just not as close to them anymore, you know? See, what I don't get is why some people refuse to be friends with people who aren't the exact same as them. Yeah. Well, you just kind of hinder yourself from growing in that way, because you don't get to hear other perspectives, right? So Georgie and I are going through a book right now where it's called The Meaning of Marriage. And it talks about in that first chapter that we read yesterday that, like, there's this kind of expectation when people get married that they're going to marry someone very similar to them, or that's like the perfect soulmate and fits all of who they are, right? But in actuality, marrying someone is like loving them despite the fact that they will change. Like, the person you marry is not going to be the person you, like, die with, you know? Like, the person you say yes to at the pulpit will not be the same person that you spend the rest of your life with. They will change, and you're gonna have to love who they change to be. And you're gonna change, they're gonna have to love who that is as well, you know? So, but yeah, I don't know. My hope for anyone in this chat is that you are able to find good relationships for yourself. You know, I think it's fun to meet someone through shared interests and then you learn more about them as a person. Yeah. Well, the chance that you share every interest is very unlikely, you know. Meanwhile, I'm here listening to things about Magic the Gathering that I know no idea about, but I think I like that they're so interested in it. Yeah, exactly. Dude, the amount of times I've talked to Georgie about my shiny hunting stuff, and I promise you, I've watched her eyes glaze over, but she still loves me enough to listen. She's just not really comprehending what it is, or, you know, she doesn't care as much as I do, but she still listens. That's great. Now, she will need to finish my living dex when I die, but, you know, hopefully she's been listening enough to comprehend how to hunt, you know? I was waiting for her to say something. It seemed like she wasn't listening. Rip. My fiance joined my fantasy football league. I have no illusions that she actually knows or cares about it at all. Yeah. But at least she's, you know, doing it with you. That's awesome. At least doing it with you shows that she cares enough to at least make the effort, you know, and that's good. Oh yeah, well, yeah, I mean, obviously, shout out, I don't mean that either. I don't mean that either, but I think a lot of people have also made red flags out of things that aren't red flags, you know. I'm gonna dip, I have to go make dinner. Good luck, Neo. Bye, Muffin. Thanks for hanging out today, homie, appreciate you. I think a lot of people have turned, like, you know, I mean, the whole idea of, like, icks has made so many red flags out of things that, like, are usually not that big of a deal. You know. I'm a heightist? Yeah, I am too. That's why I married someone a foot shorter than me, because I had to make sure that my kids were going to be shorter than me. I couldn't let my kids be taller than me. It would have made me so mad. I don't like anyone over 50. 5 foot. Lol. I did the same thing? Yeah, see, Shadow, you get it. I can't have my kids being taller than me. I have to be the tall one in the family. If my kids are taller than me, then what am I? I'm not even the man of the house anymore. My kid's looking down on me like, hey, Dad. I'm like, whatever, son. I've made sure Garland will be shorter than me. I've stacked the deck in my favor. You'll still be the bald one. Well, you know what? They won't even be able to see the top of my head, so maybe they don't know if I have a little bit of hair up there, you know? Whatever. Garland will be for a while, that's true. Actually, I would love to have one of my kids be taller than me, you know? How cool it would be to, like, hold your son when he's, like, a little itty-bitty peanut, and then eventually he grows to be taller than you. What a cool thing to, like, witness. That's so fun. I think that'd be awesome. I understand I'm stepping back on what I just said, but I was joking before. Shocker, I know. Shocker, I joke sometimes. You better hope the balding happens fast. You don't want your baby to not realize who you are. Listen, it'll be fine. Don't worry. One day I'll come home bald. He'll be like, Dad? And I'll be like, it's me, son. I'm bald. I'll be like, I don't respect you anymore. Wait, Neo has a funny sense of humor? I don't think so, personally. I think that guy's cringe as hell. Ew, I don't like him. He's gross. Well, gamers, we're not done yet. We still got like 19 minutes. But next stream we'll get to like 1,700. We'll have to see if either of these wants to show up. I don't know if that's going to be the case, though. So we might have to just take a break from these hunts and go into Dynamax Adventures on Friday and Saturday. Oh well. I didn't think both of them were going to go over odds. Sue me. I didn't think I'd be that unlucky with both of these hunts. It's just an unfortunate series of events, really. Dynamax Adventures, yep, we're heading back in. But I'll still be doing this tomorrow, and then we'll set up Dynamax Adventures for Friday. Do 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 do. It's also going to be nice to finally take a break from Deoxys for a little bit for the next 2 streams, like for, you know, the Friday and Saturday streams. It'll be nice to take a little break from Deoxys. Because, trust me, I love Deoxys just as much as the next guy, but it would be nice to take a short break from doing the same hunt. What are you doing instead of Deoxys? Dynamax Adventures. We're going to do Dynamax Adventures and 3DS hunts on Friday and Saturday. We're going to be doing some island scan hunts for the Clink line. Clink, clink. No, clink. A little bit of clink. Are the DAs just for fun? I'm taking part in Blue Vector's DA weekend. That's what I'm doing. I am participating in Blue Vector's DA weekend that he's hosting. So he's hosting it and having people post it on Twitter. So I'll just post whatever I find on Twitter. Is there a list somewhere of what shinies you're still missing? Sean, exclamation point shiny. It'll send you to my spreadsheet of all the shinies I have found, and anything that's red is things that I haven't found. Where I would look is really Gen 5 is a lot of what I'm missing, outside of Deoxys, Jirachi, and Manaphy. Everything else I'm missing is in Gen 5. Did you get Jirachi? No, Duzlink. We do it every Friday. I won't be doing it this Friday because I'm be taking part in an event hosted by Blue Vector, but we only do it every Friday. So next Friday is when we'll do the Jirachi hunt next. But yeah, Sean, exclamation point shiny. That'll give you the spreadsheet. But hopefully I'll get Jirachi Shoe Duzlink. Hopefully I'll get it soon. I would like to get it before odds, unlike Deoxys, but at this rate, I don't really have a lot of faith that that's going to happen. It would be nice, but it's kind of hard to believe now that that's going to happen, you know? I just don't know. Oh, Deoxys, you scorn me. I don't know why you scorn me so much. 32,768. I'm planning on shiny hunt deoxys soon, but the instant I saw you have 31,880 on deoxys, I think I'm gonna use multiple shiny hunt. Yeah, I would as well. I might switch to doing multiple games as well. I haven't really decided yet, but I might do that as well. Trust me, I'm considering doing a multiple hunt to make this at least go a little bit faster. Maybe do 2 games at once rather than just 1. We'll have to see though. I haven't made a final decision yet. I'm hoping I find it in the next 900 encounters, so it's not quad odds, but I don't really have a lot of faith that that's going to be the case, you know? I'm not really believing it. Good luck, man. You're an amazing streamer. I appreciate that. Appreciate the kind words. I'll do my best. Look, shiny Heatmore. Okay. Bro, Heatmore, can you, like, throw me a bone, dog? I'm trying to make a funny moment. I'm about to get angry like that little cat. About to get real mad. Do-do-do. I only got 13 minutes left in stream and then we're done for today. Only 13 minutes left. Trust me, I wish I could go longer, I really do. But I just don't think I'll be able to. I'm probably not going to find anything. We're going to have to end on a weird amount of encounters. I'm just going to have to call it a day. It's unfortunate, I know. I know. Ba ba ba. Kirby is a pink guy. 1, 2, a oatmeal, cause Kirby's very cute. But I'll be back again tomorrow doing the same time, doing this stream, hunting these 3 mons. Hopefully I can find something. Hopefully we can find one of these 2, so I can at least feel a little bit better about myself. My plan is to find either Heatmore or Bouffalante, that will double hunt whichever one we didn't find until we find it, and then we'll go back to doing some Masuda hunts. For a little bit. Probably we'll get the random ones we have out of the way, or we'll do either the Darumaka or Yamask line, because we do need to do Darumaka or Yamask. Because we do have some random ones still. We have, like, you know, we need Purloin, we need Swoobat or Woobat, we need what's it called? Unpheasant. So there's some random ones in there that we are sprinkled in that we need. And hopefully we have some under odds Masuda hunts after this to make our lives a little bit nicer. But we'll have to see. We've already done 301 encounters today, so we've made good progress, just fortunately not enough apparently to get the shiny. Oh well. Angry kitty. So angry. It is crazy to me that we're actually probably going to hit 4 times odds on deoxys. Like, that's the last thing I would have thought happened. I could have seen over odds. I could have even seen double odds. It is shocking to me that we're going to possibly hit 4 times odds on 2 of my mythical hunts. I have 8 mythical hunts in total to do. Or sorry, 9 total mythical. No, 8. And 2 of them are going to be 4 times odds when it's a 1 in 50 chance to be 4 times odds. Just crazy, man. I need some hope that Jirachi Man if you're going to be under odds, because I've had 5 out of 6 of my mythical hunts so far go over odds. I can't have the last 2 also go over odds. It'll kill me. My soul will be torn. Dun. $1,430. I really can't believe both of these went over odds. Both Bouffalon and Heatmore went over odds. I was talking so much game last Saturday when I was streaming for 4.5 hours, like, oh yeah, well, at least one of them will be under odds, right? One of them for sure will be under odds. Nope. Not really. You assume too much, Landon. You assume far too much. Cope? I know. I was coping. Very obvious I was coping because it didn't happen. I got cooked. I got hard cooked. For sure. Okay, this song literally just played. So we're just gonna play the same song over and over? Is that the plan? Like, it literally just played, like, the song before this was this song. Seems kind of weird. I'm hoping I get a shiny Heatmore. Good luck, homie. I hope you get it as well. It's a great shiny. Alright, there's 31,900. I'll get to 1440 on Bouffalon Heatmore, and then we'll call it a day. We'll do 7 more encounters of these 2 babies. Yeah, Heatmore's just such a good shiny. I really wish I could have gotten it below odds, but at this point I'll take whatever I can get. I just want to get something. Please. It's been a while since we've gotten a shiny, man. It's been a hot minute. Do 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 do. Something is the best? Something? What something? What something is the best? What is this something you're referring to? Is it something that I don't understand. Something is better than nothing. That is true. Something in this scenario, finding anything would be better than nothing. I would love to find something here. Please. Smile. Please give me a shiny to go home with. Even though it looks like you don't want to, but I would like to, please. Smile. All right, I'll do 5 more encounters of deoxes as well. 5 more deoxes. Doom, 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 doom. Actually, run into a knit arena for fun. Do it. See if it's shiny. Check it, just to make sure. You can never be too careful. Bum ba dum bum. Doo-doo. Alright. 3 more deoxes. No, you. I can't. I'm literally, I'm stuck here. If I soft reset, I'm stuck here. I can't do it. I start the game and I immediately have a bull and a buffalo and a anteater spawn on top of me. I can't even move. Do 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 do. All right, last encounter of Buffalo and Heatmore. Will we get one of these 2 today? Nope. 2 more encounters of deoxes. And then we're done for today. Do, 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 do. Do you get stuck like that? I know all, how do you get stuck like that? I don't know how to do camp resets. I would go back to what I actually streamed when I set up this hunt, so that'd probably be the best way to learn how to do it. Otherwise, you can look up how to do strong spawn soft resets on YouTube. But if you go back to my streams at the beginning of this hunt, when I started this hunt, after I found my Pidove, I actually show how I did it. Because it's kind of hard to just explain through words, because it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It's not the most simple thing. Takes a fair bit of setup. But gamers, that is it for me today. Again, I'll be back tomorrow, same time. Hopefully we can find something on those days. I can hope so, please. Pretty please. But thank you guys for hanging out today. Really appreciate you guys. And again, I'll be back tomorrow. And hopefully we can find either Heatmore or Bouffalons. And if we don't, then we'll do Dynamax Ventures and have a little bit of a break from all this overodds stuff we're dealing with. But y'all have a great day. See you tomorrow. Bye!